So, I have an awesome video project I'm working on. I'm uploading, as we speak, as the Dragon Ball FighterZ Saiyan Saga video. Oh my god, feels like I just waterboarded myself when I inhaled. Um, so, the, my photo was on the floor. So I'm uploading, as we speak, the Saiyan Saga video. Basically, I'm working really hard to try and recreate all of the major things in Dragon Ball Z in Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I got the Saiyan Saga. Next I'm going to do the Frieza Saga. And these videos are going to be really cool. Like, I did the Frieza Saga a while ago, but it was just one... all it was a dramatic intro into a dramatic outro. And, or a dramatic intro to a dramatic finish. And it was cool, don't get me wrong. But it's far from accurate. The in-between stuff was all wonk, like Super Saiyan 3 and stuff like that. Well, now I'm doing that on a much larger scale. Please go watch the Saiyan Saga video, because it's awesome. I spent 2 hours on it, and that doesn't seem like much, but it's much more than I normally do. Yeah. I mean, if I felt like it needed to be baked a little bit more, then I would have spent more time on it, right? It just didn't. But the longest part of these videos is going to be the fact that, let's face it, I failed my college history exam, or my college history course, because I can't sequence events in the right order. Like, 30% of the questions were that, and if I didn't ace every single thing, I just wasn't going to be able to finish. So, I can't sequence events properly. I have to go look up all these different things, and that was tough. I had to figure out, oh shit, who dies first, Yamcha or Chaozu? And then I had to figure out, okay, who dies next? Is it Piccolo, or, or what happens next? What am I supposed to recreate? And it's not strictly part of the Saiyan Saga, but I put the Bardock versus Frieza encounter at the beginning of the movie, or at the beginning of the show. At the beginning of the video. I can't process right now. And I put the I did an estimate. I'm pretty sure Goku is like 24 years old, and he's like 3 when he leaves the pod and goes to Earth. So right after the Bardock thing, it says like 21 years later, and I'm fairly confident in that. Fairly confident. Also, I want to recreate stuff from GT and the original series as well, but there's just not enough there for me to do in the game. I mean, one, you don't have anything from the original Dragon Ball, but I could substitute some of that stuff for GT Goku and just any version of Yamcha, I suppose. But it's just a lot more work in this case than it's worth, honestly, and I don't want it. It would be me half-assing it, being like, well, I guess I could substitute this for this. I don't want to do that. I want to wait until I have a decent amount of ingredients to work with. It's like, oh, well, you can substitute egg and cake for mayonnaise. I don't know if that's a real thing, but just imagine you could. If I'm going to have to use substitutes instead of the real deal, and also fucking mayonnaise, why would I, right? So I don't want to have to do any substitutes when I can't do anything naturally. So I'm hoping Dragon Ball FighterZ gets to Season 4, and sometime in this pack we get, like, stuff from the original series, and then in Season 4 we have original series and GT. That'd be really cool. Plus, also, Yamcha uses a fucking sword in the original series. A fucking sword. My boy using a sword. Yamcha with the sword. Just think about that. Also, the fight where Goku takes out one of his teeth, that would be an awesome dramatic finish. It wouldn't be as fast as usual. But here's what I'm thinking, okay? Here's what I'm thinking. OG Goku, OG Krillin, and OG Yamcha. Oh, and OG tambourine. Well, there's only one tambourine. And then, the other thing that I'm thinking is Omega Shenron, Baby, and Baby Vegeta, I guess. Oh, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if that's possible. And that's what I'm thinking for, you know. Then, if we have at least 2 dramatic finishes per GT and per the original series, then I will recreate those arcs. But I need at least that. And they can't be tributes either. They have to be like the real deal. Like, we have to have the characters. We can't have substitutes and then use the tributes, because then I'm fucking off with that. But just fucking imagine, okay, guys? Fucking imagine. But anyways, yeah, I got way off topic. The FighterZ Saga is going to be a bit of a big one. I'm going to have to play through Kakarot a little bit and then study down all the notes and which order events happen in. Because, well, the original series, or all of the shows, were on Hulu for a little while. And then they took them off of Hulu for reasons. Fuck it, I don't know. Oh, and I can't wait to do the movies, because we got Broly stuff in there, we got God stuff in there. We don't have any Resurrection stuff in there whatsoever, which is kind of annoying. But man, I can't wait. Well, arguably Frieza's golden form's in the game and the blue form's of Goku. But you know what I'm talking about, man. On the island stage, we don't have that dramatic finish or dramatic intro, so... But, why do I keep doing this? Then, there's a bug on my head, I think. Also, there was something, I just saw something move over here, but there's nothing over here. Next thing I see a fucking Leviathan-ass monster. But, yeah, so the FighterZ Saga, I'm gonna have to study events a bit more carefully than I did with Saiyan Saga. I'm still not sure I got everything right, because what I was gonna do is I was just gonna go ahead and watch all of the stuff I was recreating on Hulu, because Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball were on there. So I was going to watch everything that I was recreating and then do it in the game. Yeah, that's not a thing anymore because Hulu decided to take off Z and Super. Evidently, the only ones that I was recreating. And they did this as I was recreating it. So now I have to go onto the Funimation app, but the Funimation app fucking sucks. So I'm not doing that. I'm boycotting the shit out of that. Boycotting? Cotton? Whatever. Yeah. Basically, I'm just gonna go play Kakarot later and do it again. Because Kakarot has like fucking everything. Kakarot is 80 plus hours. It took me 84 hours to fucking finish that game the first time. I don't know how long it's gonna take me now that I'm recording everything. Oh, and then one of the missions started glitching. And also, we have a problem because the training missions keep crashing my game. I'm training with Android 21 and she's just like, hey, you ever played a game? I'm like, yeah, I do that all the time. And then she's like, well, you're not anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. But, then, yeah, so the game's having issues. But I'll just go rewatch the cutscenes and do it, or just if I need to play the game, actually. But you know what? That should all be covered in the cutscenes, actually. There's all the deaths and shit. And all the battles. I don't know. But, yeah, so watch the Saiyan Saga video. As of right now, it's not finished uploading, but when this video goes out, it'll probably been out for 2 days. This was a massive project for me. Probably not the biggest thing I've ever done, though. But it's certainly bigger than what I used to do. I had a Smash Bros. And Goku video. Whatever it was. It was a joke. It was a joke, I think. Fuck it, it might not have been. I was quite stupid back then. But it was a joke. Now, it's a joke. And yeah. Alright, guys, I gotta go. Hi. Sorry, this is abrupt, but I don't have time to talk anymore.